I'm at Universal Studios right now, the brand new Epic Universe theme park specifically. I'm here for literally an entire week, and I am having an immense amount of fun. That's why I don't have the normal setup in the background, but I did buy a very expensive laptop with actually a fairly good quality webcam installed, so while I'm here, I can actually record physical footage of me with no pants. I'd show you that, but I don't really want to. Or no, I actually do, but I don't think you guys really want to see that. This way though, I can continue working, I can continue pushing out content, talking about the things that matter, that I'm actually genuinely interested in, that are happening while I'm not at home, because things always happen when I'm not at home. I have my cheap like $100 little Yeti Nano here that's I think 6 years old, but either way, what I wanted to talk about today was specifically how there are certain gacha games out there, very highly anticipated gacha games out there that I'm looking forward to, that you are looking forward to, and how they're ultimately going to be appearing at Tokyo Game Show 2025, and what will likely be shown at Tokyo Game Show 2025. Beginning with Azur Promilia. Azur Promilia is appearing at TGS 2025 on the 25th of September through the 28th of September. If you haven't seen the full uncensored version of this image, I strongly urge you to go on over to my Twitter. I can't show it in the video because for whatever reason, I cannot log into my Twitter on the laptop right now. It's giving me authentication issues, but let me tell you, the level of culture and degeneracy in this game, it is there. You can tell that this is from the same people that do Azur Lane, without a shadow of a doubt. The most very well endowed waifus on display in repeated splash art for the game. We have had a Chinese beta test that actually just ended, I think in the last couple weeks. A friend of mine, Mello, actually did videos on this. He showcased a lot of what the game had to offer. I've done videos on this at Tokyo Game Show. What is likely to happen? Since this is their first kind of global appearance, or appearance on a global scale, what is likely to happen is they are going to fully and officially reveal the game for the global market, and in so doing announce that they are likely making strides towards a global beta test. Typically, gacha games tend to announce a game, go months or years of silence, and then hold a Chinese beta test, and then spend months without saying anything else until finally opening global pre-registration for a test, resulting in a global test, and then another Chinese test, and then sometimes another global test, followed by a full release. In this instance, they've had their Chinese beta. What they're likely doing is going to adjust certain aspects of the game to better appease Chinese players, while also releasing a global beta test. This is probably going to be at some point in 2026. I wouldn't expect anything global in 2025. And then ultimately, I'm guessing at some big gaming convention next year, they'll probably announce a release date. What this means is Azur Promilia is probably launching in 2026. A global test phase is also probably happening in 2026, but this TGS is probably their big announcement for global. Ananta is also coming to TGS 2025. I've been talking about Ananta for God knows how long. I am under an NDA, so I can't really discuss much about the game. I do technically know what they're going to be showing and what is going to be available, but I mean, I'm excited to cover it. I will have direct access to it to have a video out theoretically within, I don't know, hours of the announcement or announcements going live, along with many other content creators. It's not just me. But I think TGS is the first major appearance for Ananta on a global scale as well. Outside of their the two trailers that they released, this is big. This is going to be the biggest announcement Ananta has made, either as Project Mugen or as Ananta. I wish I could talk about more. I wish I could say more, but You guys will just have to wait and see what happens. Arknights Enfield, Arknights Enfield rather, is coming to TGS, and many players are hoping that we get some kind of release date confirmation. I think this is the last time in 2025 that they can realistically make that announcement. The only gaming convention other than TGS, I think, in the entire year is Gamescom. Well, maybe the Game Show Award, I don't know. But Gamescom and TGS are the major gaming conventions each year. They didn't announce anything at Gamescom. People were hoping they would. But TGS, at the end of this month, that right there, that is likely when they will either announce a third beta test, which, God, I hope they don't. Like, I love the game, and I honestly think the game is ready. But I hope they, at TGS, announce what we've been longing to hear. And that is that Arknights Enfield launches next month. That would be fucking awesome, but it's unlikely. Either way, I have high expectations for TGS. If they don't reveal anything, I swear to God, people are going to lose it. they are genuinely going to be livid. Neverness to Everness, on the other hand, oh man. So I'm also not allowed to say anything about Neverness to Everness, really, beyond the fact that it might be a little closer to release than we might have originally thought, which is going to be very cool. I don't know what they're going to announce at TGS. If I were to wager a guess, I would probably expect them to confirm pre-registration for the game is open, and then I would expect them to probably within the next couple months announce an official release date. I mean, why would I like Stix, why would you say that? Do you have insider information? I just think that the next few months, or there's going to be a big announcement for NTE coming. I hope it's at TGS. I do. And then finally, this isn't a big one, I know, Star Savior, sure. This is just some cute little turn-based gacha from the developers of Counterside, but this is also going to be at TGS 2025. And I'm hoping, because, honestly, after Persona 5 The Phantom X flopped hard, after a Theory Restart did terribly, well, players are really wanting, a fun, enjoyable, high-quality turn-based gacha to replace them with. I think this right here, this might just be it. This is theoretically going to launch very soon. I actually don't even know if I've held a global beta. Maybe they'll announce a global beta test at TGS. Not entirely sure, but I'd expect something big because a global beta is coming and a global release is probably coming not too far after. And those are my expectations for TGS 2025. Those are pretty much the things I just want to talk about because, these all appeared on my feed or on our Stix subreddit in the last couple days, and honestly, we're all eagerly anticipating and expecting all of them. This is potentially the biggest news chance opportunity for announcements to be made in the entire year. This right here, Tokyo Game Show 2025. So I'd keep an eye out, and I gotta go because my balls are frozen from the pool that I just spent an hour in.